Yo, man, check this shit out, man. Check this out. Yo, man, check this shit out, man. Check this out. Out there just like you out there in the street, man. The street. You know what I'm saying? That's for our people out here, man. Yeah. Waking you up from the grave, man. This is 1969. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American, Indian. Check me out, though. Dead man walking, bullet shots unguided. Same poverty, different hood, yet we divided. Bang coast like pirates. Inside I'm a riot, mind staying alive there, so I'ma keep quiet. I'm about to explode from the impact of this pressure. Slay fire breathing dragons as I march the walk with no sight. Your faith will measure. Diamonds made from rock, now that's our body treasure. Born in oppression, forced to maintain. Yoked the iron, to wrapped in them prison chains. Animal instincts when niggas is caged. Resorting to violence, here's a plate of my rage. Action without a cause, you living with no life. Killing demons while it's great so you can get right. You say you want the kingdom, you gon' have to fight. Tunnel vision, one west, Lord, I see the light. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Been at the end of the tunnel, I could see the light. Before I had a car, bus path, and a bike. If you ready for war, let's knuckle up and fight. Who would've known a pair of black boots to save my life? Before I had a full time, I was a drug dealer. Blood on my hands, but never claimed to be a killer. Yell like a bear, stand strong like gorillas. The Lord showed me UPK, now I'm a winner. Nightmares are falling weak to them old days. Niggas rather stay lost looking both ways. Brothers kicking so much knowledge, never question age. As I approach the mic, I'm looking through my shades. Back then, it was peak coats for the winners. Now it's trench coats with fringes. Tell me who sent you. Cut through flesh and bones with just Bible scripture. The white man got the devil, do you need a picture? Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Hey, remember this, man. One west, one west, one west. Hey, remember this, man. One west, one west, one west. Hey. Under Commander General Yohana, you understand? We ought to bring nothing but the truth. All you perpetrators out there, man, be ready to be destroyed out there, man. We out here standing for our people. One West, man, 1969. ISUPK. No cowards, no excuses.
All right. Shalom, shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua to all the brothers out there. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alathon Bahashim Yahshai to all the sisters out there. Right, this is the ISUPK, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Yohana. You know what I'm saying? So, and since 1969, we've been teaching Blacks and Hispanics the truth according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And today's topic is, you know what I'm saying, the Most High loves you, you know what I'm saying, and hates the other nations. Because all your life, you've been taught what? That you are to be hated. You know what I'm saying? What you learned is the dog experiment. And I'll bring that out in a minute right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what you've been taught, you know what I'm saying, in America. From a young child, you know what I'm saying, from a baby, as soon as you were born, you know what I'm saying, as soon as you take your first steps, as soon as you get to understand, you know what I'm saying, as soon as you start to speak, you know what I'm saying, you are being taught to hate your own people. You know what I'm saying? You're You are taught to hate your own people. And it's crazy, man. And brothers and sisters, like we need to wake up from that. You know what I'm saying? We need to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, how to love one another. You know what I'm saying? And all that starts with hating the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Because if you love your oppressor, well, guess what? Guess what that teaches you? Guess what is gonna start to happen? What's gonna start to happen is that you're gonna love your oppressor so much that you're gonna love what he loves and hate what he hates. And guess who he hates? He hates you. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you love the Most High? Because guess what? The Most High loves a certain nation, and he loves blacks and Hispanics. The so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, which are the true Israelites according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna put this video up real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So boom.
The black doll. And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
That is sad, man. A child, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine your own child saying that he's evil, he's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is sad. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say that that's how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? I grew up where you know, around nothing but around nothing but Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? A community down in 9th Street. You know what I'm saying? Where we go down to teach. You know what I'm saying? All I seen around me was nothing but Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? And blacks, but mainly was Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Even though amongst each other, you know what I'm saying, we grew up with, you know, our mother was black. I mean, our fathers was black. You know what I'm saying? This is our family, and we see our own people as what? Ugly, as what? Evil. But we see what? We see Amber Geiger as what? Beautiful. Someone that you have to what? Someone that you have to love. Someone that you have to what? You have to beg the judge to get a hug. You know what I'm saying? And that is evil. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we're taught, the reason why we think like that is because we are taught to love our oppressors and hate our own people. You know what I'm saying? But what does the Most High say about you? You know what I'm saying? What does the Most High say about you? You know what I'm saying? What is the lie that has been said about the children of God? You know what I'm saying? Let's start on Deuteronomy. Let's start Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Go ahead, whenever you got it.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
There are what?
And holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Keep going.
And it's like it. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, above all people. You know what? You know what's wrong with this? With that video? Is that brother right there, that sister right there, doesn't know that he is special. He doesn't know he's special. You know what I'm saying? Our people don't know that we're special. You know what I'm saying? That we are above all people. You know what I'm saying? That we are holy. What does the word holy mean? Holy means pure, means, and how do you make something pure? You separate it from everything else. You know what I'm saying? You separate, in order for us to be pure, we need to separate ourselves from America, man. Because America teaches your children to hate themselves, man. You gotta teach your child from a young age to love. You know what I'm saying? Teach him about who he is. You know what I'm saying? Teach them that he is greater than these other nations, man. Because he is. You know what I'm saying? He carries the title Yashua Allah. What does Yashua Allah mean? What does Yashua Allah mean? Yashua Allah means Prince of the Power, man. Prince of the Power. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that, like, I look, I'm telling you, man, I never knew nothing about this, you know what I'm saying, until I started listening to the men in the ISUPK. And I'm telling you, man, it was a sad day waking up, you know, being Mexican, because every day could be your last day, or, you know what I'm saying, what the news is saying about the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, what the president is saying about the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, what the police is doing to the blacks and Hispanics, you know what I'm saying, what the government does, you know what I'm saying, what these other nations do, what they are, what they get away with, you know what I'm saying. America, these other nations have been getting away with so much, but there's gonna come a time where all of that they have done under the sun, they're gonna get judged for that, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get judged for that. Keep going.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand,
Right.
and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Right. He will keep his oath. You know what I'm saying? His promise that he made with your fathers, man, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Right. And redeemed us. Right. What does it mean to redeem? Let's look that up real quick. Right. Redeem. How did the Most High redeem us? Out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Right. What does it mean to be redeemed? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because blacks, like that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Christians want to talk about being saved. You know what I'm saying? Christians want to talk about being saved. Christians want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? I'm saved, right? What are you being saved from? You know what I'm saying? What are you being saved from? Answer that. You know what I'm saying? Ask them that. What are they being saved from? Who needs saving? Right? According to them, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could be saved. Because they pull what? John 3:16? For God so loved the world. You know what I'm saying? They want to say everyone could be saved. Right? The hell with that, man. I can't be or believe in a God that loves the murderer and the people being murdered. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It doesn't make sense, Proc. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense that you want to preach and you want to teach the people. You know, you want to teach. You know what I'm saying? That America. You know what I'm saying? America that shed so much blood. You know what I'm saying? That killed so many of our people, enslaved us. You know what I'm saying? If you just listen to, if you ever heard Strange Fruit, man, it's a crazy ass story. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to all these stories. You know what I'm saying? Listening to Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Listening to what you know what I'm saying? Like listening to what all the history of America. I don't know how people could listen to that or learn. You know what I'm saying? Learn the history of America and still want to side. You know what I'm saying? Still want to join with them. hear that their brother just got shot in his own apartment and still want to go and give a hug to the murderer? Why? Because she's white. Oh no, it's because she has blue eyes. That's why. It's because she has blue eyes, you know what I'm saying? And you feel sorry for her. Feel sorry for your brother, man. Go ahead.
So like if I could add too, like if that had been a brother that murdered Papa John, Papa John's brother wouldn't have wanted to, walk up and hug him. He'd be searching the streets. He'd try to get to him before the law got to him. Because he wanted to murder him. But because it was a white woman, that Stockholm syndrome set in, and he wanted to give her a hug. Like,
Man. Read that. Redeem.
This is the definition for the word redeem. To gain or regain possession of something in exchange for payment.
Right. To what?
To gain or regain possession of something in exchange for payment.
To gain, right? Let me see what the Bible dictionary says about it real quick. Right. Redeem says rooted in the secular. Okay, so like that's redemption. Redeem. See redemption. You know what I'm saying? Rooted in the secular usage of the word, the anti-doctrine of the redemption draws its meaning from the parallel with the marketplace concept to buy back, right? Basically the same thing that it's saying, right? To buy us back, right? Buy us, right? From what? It says you out of the bondman, right? From the hand of Pharaoh of Egypt. Read verse 9.
Verse 9. Now it's like, know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments.
And they what?
Them that love him and keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments. Go ahead.
To 1,000 generations.
To 1,000 generations, right? There's gonna like the thing is that the Most High is gonna save us, right? But it doesn't take, you know what I'm saying, money to save you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take how much, you know what I'm saying? You to be a rich, you know what I'm saying? You won't be saved, right? Salakia, I worded it wrong, right? It's not gonna your money is useless to the Most High. What's useful to the Most High is what you do, and what is it that you need to do is to love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, right? That's how we can be saved from this captivity, man. We can be saved, right? And it doesn't take, and nobody's gonna buy you, like it says in Deuteronomy the 28th, right? Let's go to that, right? Where it says, no man shall buy thee. You know what I'm saying? Let's start at verse. First, let's read 28 and 1. All right. The blessings and the cursings, right? The blessings and the cursings. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
To what? To do all his commandments, right? This day, right? Go ahead.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right. He will set you on high above all nations, man. He will put you above, you know what I'm saying, America, the greatest power in the face of this earth, you know what I'm saying? Above Russia, above Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans are under Ukraine. The Haitians are under are under Afghanistan. You understand what I'm saying? Like, our people are under all these other nations. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these other nations, like we just read not too long ago, right? What was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about how these other nations, or Salakia, America is making laws so that Ukraine will never get deported. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of how Biden was hugging that little girl, the Ukraine, but the Haitians under a bridge, you know what I'm saying, are starving, and we're cold. You know what I'm saying? And what did they get? Did they get any hugs? Hell no. You know what they got? They got a whoop. They got whipped. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got. They got charged with horses. You know what I'm saying? They got stopped. They got told to go back to where they came from. You know what I'm saying? That, and it's always us, man. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Haitians, Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? Our people are being oppressed in America, right? We're not high. You know what I'm saying? We're not high above all nations of the earth. You know where we're at? We're below them. You know what I'm saying? We're below our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Read verse 7.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies.
Thy what?
The Lord shall cause thine enemies.
Keep going.
That rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
Right. Look, we have enemies, right? And we can't even fight back. You know what I'm saying? We cannot fight back. We can't take over, you know what I'm saying, this country. You know what I'm saying? We can't take over our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Read that again from the top.
The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
Keep going.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Right. If you had the Most High with you, this would happen, man. Nothing that blacks and Hispanics are going through. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening to the children of God. But you know what? It has to happen. You know why? Because the Most High is teaching you. You know what I'm saying? He's teaching. He's trying to tell you to come back. He's trying to tell you that you are above all these other nations. If you do as I say, right? But if you don't, read verse 15. What's going to happen? Go ahead.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right. Doesn't matter where you go. City, field, you know what I'm saying? Here, there, wherever you go, right? Read verse 19.
Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Like I said, man, you'll go wherever you go, you're going to be cursed. Not only you, but your sons, right? Read verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
That's
all
sad,
the day
man.
long.
That's sad. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes will, you know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough, you know what I'm saying, to be locked up in chains and not have and be stripped naked. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough to be told, you know what I'm saying, that you have no rights. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough, you know what I'm saying, being black. Now to have your children be taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? That your loved ones being taken away from you. That's even harder. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened during slavery, man. All this happened to us because we disobeyed the Most High. All these curses are happening. The reason why blacks and Hispanics are going through this hell in America is because we disobeyed the Most High. But the Most High, The Most High is waking up priests and prophets from the ghettos, from the barrios, from the slums. You know what I'm saying? Teaching blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, so-called, that they are God's chosen people and that they need to return back. So this won't happen again, man. So we can stop this curse, man. You know what I'm saying? Drop that. Give me Romans 9 and 13.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Go ahead.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Is there what?
Is there unrighteousness with God?
Right. Is there unrighteousness with God because God hates and loves? God hates, right? All your life, you've been told that God does not hate. God cannot hate. God only loves. You know what I'm saying? God only loves. Where does it say that in the Bible? Where? I can tell you where God hates and I can tell you God loves. I can also tell you the type of man he is, the spirit he is. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you who he is. You know what I'm saying? His spirit. But you know what? The Christian church cannot. You know what I'm saying? Right here, Romans 9 and 13. Once again, right? As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. You know what I'm saying? What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? Is it wrong that God hates? Is it wrong? You know what I'm saying? Is it wrong that God hates? For any of you Christians out there, you know what I'm saying? If you listening, can God hate? According to you. You say he doesn't hate. He said, you say what? For God so loved the world. Right? Not knowing what that's talking about or who that is talking about or who's that for. You know what I'm saying? You know what the problem is that Christians want to invite everyone but you. You know what I'm saying? They want to save not you. Like their mission in life is not to save you. You know what I'm saying? Their mission is not to save you. They're not placed in this earth to save you. They're here to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? They're here to destroy you and they're here to please the so-called, so like the oppressor, which is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They're here to please them. They're not here to please you. You know what I'm saying? They're not here to please you. They're not here to protect you. You know what I'm saying? They're not here to protect you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let Dylan Ruth in their church. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. It is crazy how we show so much love. And I say this because I keep repeating this, right? Because going onto the streets and teaching blacks and Hispanics their true identity, who their God is, and how their God loves them above all these other nations. And then the first thing that they want to tell us is, nah, God loves everyone. When they tell you that, who are they speaking about? Who are they trying to save, Pride? Go ahead.
The white man.
The white man, right? The so-called white man who is Esau, who God hates. In John, it's like in Romans 9:13. God hates the so-called white man. And who's Jacob? Who's Jacob? Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, right? You got Dominicans, you got Haitians, you got so-called blacks, you know what I'm saying? You got so-called Hispanics or Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? You got so-called, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, West Indians, Salakia, you know what I'm saying, West Indians. You got Native Americans or First Nation, you know what I'm saying? You got Seminole Indians, you know what I'm saying? We got 12 tribes, you know what I'm saying, who are lost, who do not know who they are, and who they do not know who their God is. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Verse 14. Yeah.
God forbid.
God forbid. Hell no, man. Is it a wrong thing that God hates? Hell no. Keep going.
Verse 15. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
Right. He will love who he will have mercy on who he wants to have mercy. And guess what? You can have mercy. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right. And he can have compassion for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're his special people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are above all these other nations. Most High loves you, blacks and Hispanics. He loves you. You know what he hates? Is a disobedient child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He hates a disobedient child. That he cannot stand. And that is one of the reasons why we were kicked out of our land. You know what I'm saying? Why we were removed, right? And he put in place the Assyrians and all these other nations. You know what I'm saying? All these other nations, because we decided to serve other gods, man. And when you go inside the Christian church, you're serving another God. You know what I'm saying? You're serving the God of the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Christianity teaches you white supremacy. You don't believe me? What did we just watch? What did we just watch in this dog experiment? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it up one more time. Right?
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
And why is that doll pretty?
Because
Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
That's sad, man. That is sad. You know what I'm saying? That's white supremacy. That's Christianity for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what Christianity teaches you. To hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And look, and it doesn't show all the children that pick the white doll as the good doll, and the black doll as the evil doll. But they all did choose the same. They all chose that the white doll was the good doll, the nice doll. You know what I'm saying? Because just look at what you see it every day. You know what I'm saying? All your heroes are what? White. All your presidents are white. All your superheroes are white. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything good, even look, everything around you is so everything good is white to the point where your God has to be white. You know what I'm saying? Your God has to be white. And when we tell brothers that image, Caesar Borgia, let me see if I still got it over here. Damn, I don't. All right. But that image of Caesar Borgia, that image is, man, let me see. Nah, I don't. Man, I would have put it up. But you know what I'm saying? That Caesar Borgia. Why do we call him Caesar Borgia? Because that's who it was taken from, man. That image. That image that you call Jesus Christ, that the world knows as Jesus Christ, right? If you even type it in Google, the images of Jesus Christ, who's the first person that's gonna pop up? Let me do it real quick. You know what I'm saying? All white. Look at that. All white. All right, let me see if I can share the screen. Just look at that. Look at all this. Right? This is the image that we are being taught to love right here. Jesus Christ. Right? Boom. See if I can add another one. Okay. Like I said, man, that's the images that we are being taught to love. You know what I'm saying? We are being taught to love a homosexual. We are being taught to love a murderer. We are being taught to love the people who put us in chains, man. We're being taught to love them. We are being taught to love the people who are killing us too. The ones that are murdering us. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are destroying us. The ones that have their knee on our neck. You know what I'm saying? The ones that we never get justice. You know what I'm saying? We are being taught to love them. The ones that lock us up in cages, man. You know what I'm saying? The ones we're being taught to love the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that hung us from tree to tree. You know what I'm saying? From city to city, from state to state. We're being taught to love them, man. And that's Christianity, man. That image, you know what I'm saying? That image, this is your God, man. Where in the Bible does it say that Christ is white? Right? Where in the Bible does it say this is his image? Can we find his image? Can we pull his image out? Let's see what Christ looks like, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been taught that Christ looks like this. Go ahead, whenever you got it. Revelations, you know what I want. Right?
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Yahweh Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him, to show unto his servants the things which must shortly come to pass.
Right. Read that the first part again.
The revelation of Yahweh Mashiach.
The revelation, right? Revelation means to what? To reveal, right? We're about to reveal the what? Keep going.
Which God gave unto him.
Right, keep going.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Right, skip down to verse 13.
13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Right, clothed with a garment down to the foot. Right, keep going.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
And golden girdle, right? A golden girdle, right, is a war belt. right? Right. Go ahead.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white like wool. Let's see real quick. What is this? What is that? Is that wool? I don't know. That is long. That looks like a dog. That looks like dog hair right there. You know what I'm saying? That looks blonde. That doesn't look like. That does not look white like wool. Right? That does not look like white like wool. Right? His face and his face, right? And his hairs, right? Meaning the hair on his face, right? And the hair on his head were white like wool. Now let me ask you this. What is wool? Right? Let's look up woolly hair. Let's just look up wool, right? Right? Because we gotta break this down, man. We gotta figure out what Christ looked like, man. In order to destroy in order to, you know what I'm saying, to remove the Christianity out of you, you gotta look. You know what I'm saying? You gotta search these things up, man. Right? So this is not wool, right? I'm gonna show you what wool looks like. Can you put 3 up here?
Like 3 different tabs.
Yeah. No.
You can only share one tab at a time. I think.
Yeah, you can only share one. I'm gonna do another one. I'll just do it like this, how I've been doing it. Just exit one out and then put another one in. Boom. Okay, so I gotta add it. Okay, so wool. That's woolly hair right there, man. That's wool. And let's see who has woolly hair, right? See if we got. They got all these. Boom. That's what Christ looked like right here. Right there, man. I'm gonna zoom in on them real quick. Right? Boom. Right. Keep going.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Right? Keep going. And that's the girdle right here. Right? That's the war belt. Keep going.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. Right? Keep going.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet were like unto fine brass. Right? Why is this describing his feet? Because he was kneeling down, man. He was bowing down. And he's seen his feet. Right? He's seen his feet and the image and what he's seen. He's describing what Christ looks like. And he's seen the feet, and what does his feet look like?
Like unto fine brass.
Like unto fine brass. Keep going.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace, right? So his war belt, his head and his hairs, right, were white like wool. His feet were like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. Christ was a dark man, right? Christ was a black man, right? But what do you worship? What does it? What's the image that you are taught to love? What's the image that you are taught to love? You know what I'm saying? You love white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? That's what you love. You love what America teaches you. You know what I'm saying? America teaches you to love, you know what I'm saying, a rapist, which is this image right here, man. That's the rapist. You know what I'm saying? That's the murderer. That's the colonizer. You know what I'm saying? You see this image and you thought, oh, he looks sweet. Oh, he will never kill my people. He will never enslave my people. He will never break his trust. You know what I'm saying? He would never, you know what I'm saying, lie to me. Not with those eyes, not with those blue eyes, he won't. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because that's the nice dog. That's the good guy. But who's the bad guy? You know what I'm saying? Who's the rapist? Who's the drug dealer? Who's the murderer? There's not a greater murderer, a greater rapist, you know what I'm saying, a greater thief than this man right here. Because he stole your identity. He stole Christ's identity, man. He stole your king's identity. You know what I'm saying? This image right here. Where's his war belt? You know what I'm saying? Where's his garment? You know what I'm saying? Where's his red eyes? You know what I'm saying? His eyes were as a flame of fire. Where is that image at? Because this is the image that they're giving us in every Christian church, in every school that I walk into, in every doctor's clinic that I have to take my children to. This is the image that is being given. You know what I'm saying? In every December 25th, every Christmas, you know what I'm saying, show or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, this image is being pushed on us. That's the image of the beast right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the image of the beast. This man has murdered your people, and you love it. It's like, and you love him. But your people, you know what I'm saying? Your people are being destroyed, and no one is looking for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, for God's flock, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking for it's like your religion, the true. It's like your religious leaders aren't looking for the true the children of Israel, man. God's people. Who are they looking for? They're looking for people like that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for Dylan Ruth. They're looking for Amber Geiger. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for George Zimmerman. If I'm even pronouncing it right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The book of Ezekiel Chapter 34 and verse 6. My sheep wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill. Yea, my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth, and none did search or seek after them.
That's a heavy one, man. That's a heavy one. You know what I'm saying? We go everywhere. We go every mountain. We go through every, you know what I'm saying? We go through hell. And who is there to deliver us from hell? Not your pastors, man. We go through hell, and your pastors, what are they doing? They're singing and dancing. With who? The oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going through hell, and what do they decide to do? You know what? Let's sing and dance. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. I love you, God. You know what I'm saying? That's what they decide to do. You know what I'm saying? Break dance in the stage. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's just, man, the Christian church needs to burn. You know what I'm saying? The Christian church all the Christian church needs to get shut down again, man. Because they are destroying our people with lies, man. Lies. I just brought to you the image of Christ. Let's get another one. Let's get Solomon. You know what I'm saying? David's seed. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Out of David's seed, where did Christ come from? Out of David's seed. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get the image of Solomon. Go ahead.
This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black,
I am what?
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
So why do they paint all the prophets white? Why are they all Caucasian? You know what I'm saying? Why do they all look Caucasian? Go ahead.
But comely.
But comely. I am black but beautiful. And that's what you need to teach your children. You're black, but guess what? You're beautiful, man. You're beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes are beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Love your people, man. Teach your children to love their own, man. Teach them that they are the greatest thing that ever walked on the face of this earth, man. Right? Because that's who they are, man. They are the greatest things. I mean, we are the best at everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, the reason why the world thinks that we are the best in the entertainment world is because that's what the oppressor allows us to be the best at. But if we were to go into those, you know what I'm saying, into the office, into the courts, you know what I'm saying, we were to go into every field, we would be the best in every field, man. Judges, you know what I'm saying, we would be the best doctors, engineers, you know what I'm saying. We would be the best at everything, man. Tell me we can, man. Because Mexicans are the ones building everything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we built America. You know what I'm saying? The so-called black man built, you know what I'm saying, Washington. Built what America is today. The natives, you know what I'm saying, created a code or a way to communicate, you know what I'm saying, the native, the Navajo, or so, like the native cultures, right? Like they figured they made a their own, you know what I'm saying, codes on how to communicate with each other, you know what I'm saying, and we fight, you know what I'm saying, we go to war and we win all their wars for them. Why wouldn't you go back to your hood and win wars in your own neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Because we're living in a war zone. We don't need to go to Ukraine to go fight for another country. You know what I'm saying? We got to fight for our own people here in our barrios, in our ghettos, in our slums. You know what I'm saying? Because we're living in hell, man. We live in hell. And guess what? Your Christian preacher, your pastor, he's not telling you this, man. He's not telling you. You know what he's doing? He's giving you a pacifier, and he's put you in, and he's rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Dreamer of dreams. Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? All these. Give me some other ones. What's his name? Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? What's some other ones? You know what I'm saying? Eddie. You know what I'm saying? All of them. They're all trying to. All they're doing is they're putting us asleep, man. They don't teach you about who you are. They teach you how to hate yourself. How do you I mean, come on, man. Come on. Don't tell me that's a lie, because we all lived through it, man. We just seen a video of how even children from a young age are being taught to hate themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I'm not talking about a color of the skin, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter what you look like, but what matters is what these people have done to my people. You know what I'm saying? If the oppressor was a dragon with, you know, purple and green polka dots, we would say that he is the devil. You know what I'm saying? That purple and polka dotted, but no. You know who the devil is? The so-called white man. Why? Because he's a deceiver, and he is a liar, and he is a thief. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some more on this, man. Let's get Amos 3:1. Right? Let's get Amos 3:1. You know what I'm saying? And it's just and it also shows you too, you know what I'm saying? Because we go out into the streets and they say what do they say, Parag? That we're racist? You know what I'm saying? That we're racist? How can we be racist? How can the minorities, you know what I'm saying? The poor man be a racist? How can we be racist, man? The people who have no power. You know what I'm saying? How can we be racist? You know what we got? The only thing we could be is prejudice. But we don't have power. You know what I'm saying? We don't make the laws. We didn't create redlining. You know what I'm saying? We don't refuse you of getting the job. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the majority of your people locked up in cages. You know what I'm saying? You don't see us, you know what I'm saying, holding a badge and a gun and shooting at you and getting no repercussion. Because best believe, if a black man kills a white person, a black cop kills a white person, a white civilian, guess what's gonna happen? His badge and his, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna get fired. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, what's the proof? The proof is that we can't even kneel for the flag. You know what I'm saying? That's the proof. Go ahead, Brock.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Right.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
You what?
You only have I known.
Right. You only have I known, man. The Most High says that you only have I known. Blacks and Hispanics, he only knows you, man. Keep going.
Of all the families of the earth.
Out of all the families of the earth, right? You got Asians, you know what I'm saying? You got Koreans, you got Japanese, you got what else? You got East Indians, you got Arabs, you know what I'm saying? You got the Afghanistan, you got Syrians, you know what I'm saying? You got Ukraine, you got America, you got white America, you know what I'm saying? You got all these families on the face of this earth, and guess what? He only knows the blacks and Hispanics. Keep going.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore, I will what?
Punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. Keep going.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Right. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Right. Go ahead.
Will a lion roar in the forest when he hath no prey?
Right. Keep going.
Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing?
Keep going.
Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him?
Keep going.
Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all?
Right. Keep going.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Right. Keep going.
Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord have not done it?
Right. Keep going.
Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Right. He reveals his secrets unto you, man. Come into the ISUPK and you will learn, man. You will learn his secrets, man. You'll learn the truth. Right? That truth. This is what do we say? This is the home of the truth, man. Right? Because it is. And it will always be that way, man. And if this is the home of the truth, what is everything else? You know what I'm saying? If this is the home of the truth, what's the Christian church? You know what I'm saying? What's the Muslim mosque? You know what I'm saying? What is all these other religions? You know what I'm saying? They're nothing but lies. They're lies being told to our people to destroy them, man, to rob them of their identity, of the truth, man, that you are above all these other nations, man, and that you need to serve the Most High. If not, if you don't serve the Most High, like it says, you know what I'm saying, in Amos 3:1, what will happen to us? We'll be punished. We will be judged. And we read about the blessings and the cursings in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, right? Now let's get Psalms 147 and 19, right?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His what?
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His judgments and his statutes unto Israel, right? Keep going. The same judgments that we just read in Amos, right? Keep going.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
Same thing, man. Same thing that's being told in Amos is being told in Psalms, man. He has not dealt so with any nation. Keep going.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Man, no other nation knows what it feels like to be locked up in chains. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it feels like to be slaves in America. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it feels like to, you have to march. You know what I'm saying? Like that it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like when have you ever heard a group of Arabs or a group like you know what I'm saying, the whole country, you know what I'm saying, in every part of you know what I'm saying, of that country, you know what I'm saying, east, west, north, south, you know what I'm saying, wherever, you know what I'm saying, what, Chinatown, when have you ever heard of them coming together and marching because what? Because everybody's being racist because of the coronavirus? They didn't even have to march. Did you, Parag, did you ever see any of these Asians march? Any of these Chinese march because they were being too racist? Look, it's crazy. It's so crazy to the point where it's like they had a you know what I'm saying, they had to make a law. You know what I'm saying? They had to make a law to not what do you call it? You know what I'm saying? To not discriminate, you know what I'm saying, the Asians in the Chinese community. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they did for eating bats. For eating bat soup. You know what I'm saying? For giving birth to coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? For giving birth to a plague that destroyed, that crumbled, that, you know what I'm saying, that paralyzed this whole America. You know what I'm saying? All these other countries. You can't say nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? And it was their fault. But you can't say nothing about that. Right? And the things that it's not even your fault, they're still applying it to you. You know what I'm saying? They're still applying it to us. They're saying that what? That we're the aliens, that we don't deserve to be here. That what? If you don't like it, go back to where you came from. When do you ever hear that? You know what I'm saying? That same energy towards the Ukraine, towards the Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? The Afghanis, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call them, right? When do you ever see the same energy being put on these other nations that come to America? Never. You will never see that. But God's chosen people, you know what I'm saying? We only know about his judgments. We only know about the punishments. You know what I'm saying? We only know about this. But these other nations, they will never feel the same, you know what I'm saying, discrimination, you know what I'm saying, against your people the way they have. And it's everyone, and they all come together, don't they? Does it? You know what I'm saying? Like it says in Psalms in the 83rd chapter, they are confederate against thee. You know what I'm saying? They have all come together. You know what I'm saying? They have all said, what? Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. That they what? That they rise no more, nor fill the faces. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. Actually, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing it wrong, but let's get it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83.
Start at verse 3.
Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right, and you do not know who you are no more. You can't tell me that it's not true. You cannot tell me that it's not true. Because we do not know blacks and Hispanics. What do we call ourselves? Blacks and Hispanics. We call ourselves Mexicans. We call ourselves natives, Navajo, Yaqui. You know what I'm saying? We call ourselves what our oppressor or what we think, you know what I'm saying, is who we are. Nah, man. You don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? We call ourselves Puerto Ricans, rich port. We call ourselves Haitians, Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? We call ourselves, and not only do we call ourselves this, but we take in the language of our oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know what we were speaking before we were speaking the language of the tongue of our oppressor. What were we speaking, man? What were we speaking? You know what I'm saying? Why do we speak English? Why do we speak Spanish? Why do the Mexicans speak Spanish? Because they were conquered by the who? The Spaniards. Why do we speak English? It's because we were conquered by who? By England. You know what I'm saying? We speak what our oppressor teaches us. You know what I'm saying? We identify ourselves by what our oppressor allows us to identify ourselves. Why do I say allow? Because even if we say, you know what I'm saying, blacks and Hispanics are the true Israelites, it's like the world, mainly our people, you know what I'm saying? But the world tells us that we're lying. That, oh, you weren't born. It's ridiculous that to even say that you have to be born in that country, in that land, to be part of that nation. So let me ask you this, right? If you say we have to be born there, if I was born in the sea, what am I? You know what I'm saying? What am I? If I was born in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, you know what I'm saying, the Pacific Ocean, whatever, right? If I was born in wherever, right, in Salt River, you know what I'm saying? If I was born wherever, right, in the middle of nowhere, what would I be, man? You are of the seed of your father, man. Whatever your father is, that is who you are. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your father is, that is who you are. You can't just say, you know what I'm saying, I'm half this, I'm half that. That doesn't exist, man. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. You are of the seed of your father. You know what the problem is that America confuses too many of our people. And because of that, because of the way America teaches, we get our teachings from America. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we don't understand who we are or what our nationality is. You know what I'm saying? You have to reteach yourself. That's why it says in Romans 12:1, is it? You know what I'm saying? You got to renew your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to renew the way you think. Romans 12:2, I believe, right? You got to renew your mind. You got to change the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been taught as slaves. We've been taught to be slaves, right? Now you got to learn a different way. You got to learn how to be righteous. You got to learn how to be what? You got to learn how to be a Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn who you are, what your tribe is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn all these things, how to salute brothers, how to salute sisters. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to be kind to one another. That's another thing we have to learn. You know what I'm saying? We have to go back to that, man. We have to learn how to love one another. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to love. We have to learn all these things again, man, because we don't know what real love is, man. We don't know what real love is. We look at the oppressor and we think that, you know what I'm saying, killing our people is what love is. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs to each other is what love is. You know what I'm saying? Lying to one another is what love is. Slapping, you know what I'm saying, a brother in the middle of a stage for offending a whore, for defending a whore is what love is. That's not real love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not real love. That's what Christianity teaches you. To hate yourself, man. To hate your brothers. To hate your sister. To hate your people. And to love another nation, man. Right? Keep going. Right? Read that last part again. That the name of what?
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Israelites of Moab and
it's like it says, for the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, right? I went over that. For they have consulted together with one consent, right? That it's like they are confederate against thee, right? Skip down to verse 12.
Verse 12, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Right. Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession, right? Let's put them in bondage, right? Let's put them in slavery. You know what? Let's actually put them in cages. You know what? Let's put them in prison cells. Let's fill up the prisons with them. You know what I'm saying? Let's fill up the prisons with them. You know what? Actually, you know what? Let's kick them out. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick them. Let's kill them. You know what I'm saying? Let's kill them, and nothing bad will happen to us. Why? Because it's manifest destiny. You know what I'm saying? We'll say it's manifest destiny. We'll say God allowed it. You know what I'm saying? Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they just, these are the nations, like it's like you, Akim, you know what I'm saying, and Aquathium, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? They do not care about you. They do not care about you. And when you think they do, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother, the YouTuber that went into Scottsdale, they will teach another foreigner to tell you to get the hell out of here because we don't like your kind. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? You do not belong here. Even though you built this country, you know what I'm saying? And you come over here and you thrive off of what, you know what I'm saying? Off of our sweat. You know what I'm saying? You live, you know what I'm saying? You eat off of what we built. And then you tell us that we don't belong here. Go ahead, Parag.
And that's crazy that you said that because, like, the Asians bombed Pearl Harbor. Like, a whole attack, like a nation-to-nation attack. Like, black people and Hispanic people have never done anything to white people, like, as a nation. But the Asians are more part of America. They get more of a pass. They're more included in America. They get the Asians, the stop Asian hate bill.
Yo.
But they bombed Pearl Harbor. Instead of in the United States when they nuked them. Understand? So, like, and the same thing with the Arabs, right? the Arabs, crashed them planes into the Twin Towers. And then,
Right.
now the Afghani refugees can come over here and still rape little girls as soon as they get off the plane, but they still welcome with open arms.
Facts. And it's record. It's been recorded. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's been, you know what I'm saying? It's just there. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand this. What brothers in here say, we don't just talk out of our asses like, Jeremiah Hyman said. You know what I'm saying? We don't just say what we want to say in here. You know what I'm saying? We tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? But we tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? These nations go to war with each other. These nations go to war with each other. And we've never bombed. We never killed. We never, did a massacre as big as these other nations have towards each other. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, they will never, ever give me as iron rust is. You know what I'm saying? Never trust thy enemy. You know what I'm saying? They will never in their mind ever want. Look, it's so heavy. It's so heavy that, oh man, only if I knew the story in the top of my, you know what I'm saying? But it's like there's a story, I forget, I think it's the Irish, you know what I'm saying, that didn't want to go to war or didn't want to be in the same war, fighting next to each other with a black man. So what did they do? They killed over how much? I forget the number, man. But they killed so many of our brothers. Why? Because they did not want to be next to a so-called black man fighting with them together. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather kill you before they fight with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how much hatred they had towards you, man. They will never come together to love you. And even through integration, you know what I'm saying? Integrating into their society. How has that helped you? You know what I'm saying? What good has that done to us? You know what I'm saying? What good? Tell me a good, a black owned, you know what I'm saying, supermarket. Tell me one. There is none. You know what I'm saying? Tell me a good, you know what I'm saying, a black owned airport. There is none. A good, you know what I'm saying? Tell me a black owned or Hispanic owned, you know what I'm saying, medical, doctor, you know what I'm saying, a hospital, school, college, you know what I'm saying, big, like things that, you know what I'm saying, that our people need. We don't have these things. We don't have things that we can, you know what I'm saying, we can live off of. You know why? Because we need to go to our oppressor in thirst and in hunger and in nakedness. We have to ask him for help. You know what I'm saying? We have to ask him for help. You need to separate yourself from America if you want to have the same things that America has. And guess what? America teaches you something too, that racism does work. Racism works because look at what they built. They built America. You know what I'm saying? Now what should that teach you? That racism now should work for you. Now you should hate them like they hate you. But guess what? Understand this, man. When I say that, I gotta, like, brothers, you know what I'm saying? I gotta watch what I say because, like, it's like it. Because people in the world or fake Israelite groups, you know what I'm saying, want to say, and oh, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, now they want to what? Look, we don't have to kill, we don't have to touch not one lily white hair, we don't have to touch not one lassie. We don't have to touch none of these, oppressors. You know what I'm saying? To get what we deserve. You know what I'm saying? You know what we got to do? All we got to do is separate ourselves from America. You know what I'm saying? Separate ourselves from their religion and serve the Most High and get off of drugs and stop and start loving one another. Start being brotherly towards one another. sisterly towards one another. That's what we got to do, man. We got to separate ourselves from America, and in doing so, you will weaken. You know what I'm saying? You will weaken America and their society and their economy. I mean, look, just take. You know what? Go ahead, Salagi. What you got? Khan, go ahead.
Is the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
What?
Never trust thine enemy.
Right. Never. Salagi, hold up. Read that one more time.
Never trust thine enemy.
Sometime.
Never trust thine enemy.
I have a dream.
Never trust thine enemy.
Integration.
Never trust thine enemy.
You know what I'm saying? We shall overcome.
Never trust thine enemy.
Right. Never trust your enemy. Keep going.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right. Keep going.
Though he humble himself and go crouching.
Right. Look. And that's how he has destroyed our people, by humbling himself and crouching. You know what I'm saying? In Genesis said that what his ways will be low down, right? He will have to live off of the ground, or how I'm paraphrasing. It's like, what was that? Crawl on his belly, right? Crawl on his belly, right? The serpent, right? You know what I'm saying? Lying and deceiving. You know what I'm saying? Which is what Esau is, a liar and a deceiver. And he lives low down and dirty. He does not play right. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't play the way you play. You know what I'm saying? He won't go to war with you the way, you know what I'm saying? He won't meet you in the field. You know what he will do? He'll see you across, you know what I'm saying, across the street, and see that your people are living good. And guess what? Man, we can't have this. We got to drop bombs. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go from house to house and set their whole neighborhood on fire. We gotta destroy their businesses. They cannot live fair. You know what I'm saying? They cannot live. You know what I'm saying? They're not like us, man. They're not like us. They're not like you and me. You know what I'm saying? They won't compete in trying to see whose business is greater. They'll write, like, look, this is how I'm gonna just tell you how the white man is, right? The oppressor. He sees, let's say, you know what I'm saying? It's like Razan said, Salaki, sir, we have lost more than we have gained joining unto them. Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely have lost a lot. Not only have we lost a lot of men, but we have lost a lot of, you know what I'm saying, businesses. You know what I'm saying? We have lost a lot of our children, man. Like, hold on. Before I even go, right? This is how the oppressor is, man. Let's say you both open up, let's say a taco, you know what I'm saying? You guys both have your guys' both taco restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You guys both have your guys' food restaurant, right? And you know what I'm saying? Your business is growing, his business is not growing. You know what I'm saying? Because we're Israel. We put seasoning in our food, you know what I'm saying? And who gonna want to eat food from Esau? You know what I'm saying? When all it has is nothing but what? Raisins? It's a lucky. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to his and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same as what you have. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you do is better, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So you see, he sees his business falling. You know what I'm saying? And before it could fall, how do you think he's gonna save his business? By being creative? Nah, man. He's gonna get creative, but not the way you think, right? He's not gonna get creative and invent a new dish. No, he's gonna get creative and figure out how to destroy your business, how to destroy your community, how to bring drugs into your community and destroy your own people. You know what I'm saying? How to pollute your community. That's how. What did we read in Psalms? So like in Psalms the 83rd, he have taken crafty counsel against thy people. That's what Esau does. He lives down low and dirty. And guess what? He finds how to, what do they call them? Baits. Oh man. He figures out how to trap you or how to prison you by these bait. I forget what they're called. Bait cars or trucks. It's like a truck full of sneakers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, something valuable, you know what I'm saying? And us, we love, shoes. They see that and it's like, oh man, I found him. I got him. You know what I'm saying? And they do these things on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta be sober minded, man. We gotta stay sober and we gotta stay focused. Why? Because like it says, you know what I'm saying? I believe in James, right? He is like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour, right? Like he's trying to figure out, he's trying to prove, right? He's trying to prove that what? You don't deserve to be saved, man. Or you are nothing but a criminal. You know what I'm saying? But if you follow God, if you serve God, guess what? The enemies of you will be the enemies of the Most High. What does that mean? That means that if you serve the Most High, if you do what the Most High says, right, that the Most High will protect you. You know what I'm saying? Give me enemies to be at peace with thee, right? Because that's another thing too, right? I seen one time it was during the time where brothers were being shot, you know what I'm saying, which is almost every day, man. But it was just like a constant thing, you know what I'm saying, being killed by police officers, you know what I'm saying, it was just going crazy, right? And then this brother, you know what I'm saying, he didn't want to obey the officer's command, you know what I'm saying, which is to get out the car. And what do they end up doing? They start smashing up the car's window. And the brother, what he's doing is he's praying, you know what I'm saying, he's praying all, you know what I'm saying, some good Christian prayer, you know what I'm saying, and he thinks that, you know what I'm saying, with that prayer, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be untouched, you know what I'm saying. But really, what makes what has you, okay, how should I put this? I'll just put it like this. What makes the UPK so confident in everything we do? You know what I'm saying? Confident in going out to the streets and telling the oppressors, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? Telling them to their face that they are dogs. You know what I'm saying? Telling them to their face that they are the liar and deceiver, and that they are murderers. You know what I'm saying? That they are rapists. They are the true rapists. You know what I'm saying? Telling them the truth according to the Bible, uncovering their shame, man. That's what we do out here. You know what I'm saying? We uncover Esau's shame, man. What makes us so confident to say what we have to say? You know what I'm saying? What makes us confident, you know what I'm saying, walking in this earth? You know what I'm saying? What will make you confident? Go ahead, Prod.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord.
When a what?
When a man's ways please the Lord.
That's the first step, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Keep going.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
He maketh what?
His enemies to be at peace with them.
Right. Understand this. ISUPK is not afraid of anything, man. We don't fear nothing. Nothing but the Most High. Right? Read that from the top.
When a man's ways please the Lord.
When a man's ways pleases the Lord. Go ahead.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be afraid of everything. You know what I'm saying? You might be afraid of what? Spiders? Salaki, you know what I'm saying? You might be afraid of little things, you know what I'm saying? You might be afraid. You might be a brother, Issachrite, being afraid of, you know what I'm saying, coming outside and being afraid of being deported. Read that again.
When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
He maketh his enemies to be at peace with him. Look, understand this. ICPK, man, since 1969, man, we've been saying what? We're at the home of the truth, and another thing too, no coward and no excuses. The reason why you have excuses, or the reason why you make excuses, because you're sinning. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you make excuses for smoking weed is because you have it's like the reason why you want to smoke weed is because you want to make excuses for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you know what I'm saying, you want to say what? Oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm going through a hard time, this and that, right? It's because you're too weak, man. And guess what? The Most High is not gonna be with you because you're too goddamn weak. Give me a, where is it? Confirm the feeble knees. I think that's called. I think that's how it goes. Strengthen thy hands and confirm the feeble knees. How's it go? Strength. Isaiah Khan. All right. Yeah, Isaiah 35 and start at verse 3.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 35 and verse 3. Strengthen ye the weak hands.
Right.
And confirm the feeble knees.
Right. That's what you're going to have to do, man. You're going to have to stop making excuses, man. Stop making excuses, man. Stop being so goddamn weak, man. Strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. Keep going.
Verse 4. Say to them that are of a fearful heart.
Right.
Be strong.
Be what?
Be strong.
Be what?
Be strong.
Keep going.
Fear not.
Right. Fear not, man. Be strong and don't fear nothing, man. Don't fear nothing, man. I know you're going through some hard times, but be strong. Be strong. Strengthen your hands, man. Strengthen your hands and confirm the feeble knees, man. Don't give up, man. Do not give up. You know what I'm saying? Be strong. Why? Keep going. And fear not. Keep going.
Behold, your God will come with vengeance.
Man, your God will come with vengeance, man. You Issacharites, you Judites, you Gadites. You know what I'm saying? All you brothers and sisters, man. Your God will come with vengeance. Like that, look, man. I don't know who does not want that. Living in America, you would want that, man. Being locked up in a cage, man. That's something I would want, man. Being told, like, man, slack it. Keep going.
Even God with a recompense.
Keep going.
He will come and save you.
He will what?
Come and save you.
He will come and save you, man. Keep going.
Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened.
Right?
And the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped.
Shall be unstopped, man. That's how you wake up your people, man. Teach them about the truth, man. Teach them about who they are. Teach them about what they deserve, man. So like what they need to hear, man. They need to hear this, man. They need to hear the truth, man. Not only that, but they need to get strong, man. And guess what? The Christian church is not a place to get strength. The only place to get strength in this earth is in the ISUPK under commanding General Yohanan. Nowhere else, man. You won't get strength. The zeal, the spirit that's on these brothers, they got this by going through the 90 days, man. by going through the 90 days, by not smoking weed, by not doing drugs, by not being a goddamn coward, man. That's how you teach your people, man, to love one another, man. Denying yourself, man. How you gonna love your people when you're destroying your own self, man? Start there, man. How you gonna show love towards your people when all you're doing is getting high? You know what I'm saying? When all you're doing is getting high. Getting high does not show love towards your people. You know what I'm saying? But actually changing yourself, man. Changing how you live, changing the way you think, man. By the renewing of your mind, by changing the way you're changing your thoughts, changing your speech. You know what I'm saying? Changing your actions, man. Strengthening your hands and confirming the feeble knees, man. You will gain that strength, the strength that the Black Panther wished they had. They wish they had the strength to go over to Acuna and feed the Haitian brothers. The world wished they had the strength to go into a level, what was it, level 3? Level 4, Slakia. You know what I'm saying? A level 4 danger zone full of cartel. You know what I'm saying? The Christians wish they had that. Christians wish they had the strength that the men in the ISUPK have. But guess what? None of them have it. You know why? Because the Most High is not with them. And if the Most High is not with you, guess what? You're not confident. You're not confident. You're not confident whether or not you will live the next day, whether you will live crossing the border, whether you will live taking a step outside of your house. You're not confident. You know why? Because you're a wicked, filthy sinner. But guess what? We're not in here. And you could be the same. You could most definitely be the same. Go ahead, bro.
So, like, I was just gonna say, what you brought out was heavy as hell, and it's the perfect point. Like, with the mission to Acuna, like, you can't do that if the Lord's not with you. Like, I think people don't really take into account what a level 4 danger zone is. That means it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a part of a cartel or not. If you get caught driving through that area and the cartel finds you, and it's a high cartel activity area, like, you're either getting extorted or you're getting murdered.
Listen,
and
God, it's like I didn't mean to cut you off, but a white family with 4 or 5 SUVs, right, got shot and got killed because they thought they were cartel. Now imagine what would have happened if our brothers, you know what I'm saying, with a big old trailer, you know what I'm saying, a big old what's the brand?
It's a Penske truck.
Penske truck, right? Would have rolled by. They thought they would have They thought they were gonna come and invade. If you were in a part of a cartel, that's what you would think. You know what I'm saying? Being knowing that this is your territory and nobody can come in. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you are in a war zone, and anything that comes by, anything that moves, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to shoot because it is a war zone. But brothers took that risk, man. Go ahead, Salaki. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just honestly, just to show you that the Lord is really with us. As soon as the brothers left, about 20-30 minutes after the brothers left and came back to go back to Texas, the cartel showed up asking who was around. They was trying to get to us, but the Lord was with us. And of course, we got out of there after we fed everybody, gave everybody diapers and toiletries and toothpaste and toothbrushes and diapers and all of that. Got rid of everything that we needed to get rid of to give to our people. And we got back home, and that's when the cartel came. And it was there for hours. It was there for, I think, an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Man, look, our account speakings, man. We take more than 2 hours sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna, and not only that, but we gonna feed. You know what I'm saying? We gonna help. We don't just go over there just to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's getting too dark. It looks dangerous. Nah, damn that, man. We had a mission, and the mission was to feed our brothers and sisters under a bridge. And we did that, man. Give those brothers a hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what they did was courageous. You know what I'm saying? What they did is they had strong hands. You know what I'm saying? They strengthened their hands, and they confirmed the feeble knees. You know what I'm saying? They were strong, and they feared not. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Lord was with them. You know what I'm saying? And if you want the Lord to be with you, if you want to stop being a goddamn coward, if you want to stop being so afraid of your own shadow, come to the ISUPK, man. Brothers will give you that zeal, give you that spirit, man. The zeal to serve the Lord, man. If you are like, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna be around the you know what I'm saying, the world so much, you're gonna be a part of the world, you know what I'm saying? But if you come in here, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want to be like brothers in here, man. Just come around the brothers, man. Check in, man. Have a conversation with a brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just to have a conversation with a brother, man, it turns into something that you didn't even expect. Like, in the world, every conversation is about some homosexual joke or something stupid that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Something that is vain, nothing, worthless. You come in here, man, brothers will lift up your spirit, man, to the utmost. Well, it'll be like, God damn, I didn't expect this type of conversation. How did we even end up here, Pride? You know what I'm saying? It's like it was like it's always like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like some stupid shit that, oh, you know, like it's like I don't even know what to make up. But it's nothing like what you think. You know what I'm saying? In here, we will talk about your problems, and we will find how to solve those problems, man. It's like you will talk about those problems, and we will find out a solution for those problems. Because in here, we don't believe in losing, man. We most definitely believe in winning. I mean, look at what Christ did, man. You want to have that same spirit as Christ, where he even cursed a branch and it died the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like Slocky, man. Go ahead. Slocky, you had something to say? Slocky. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Like, and when you see brothers in their camp speak and they just blaze, you know what I'm saying? They just blaze, man. Just tear that, you know what I'm saying? Make put that mic, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like they are saying something that can most definitely kill you in America. You know what I'm saying? And you won't hear this anywhere else, man. And the reason why is because the men in here are set to do a job, man. And it's to wake blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans out of the condition that they're living in and teach them that they are God's chosen people. And if we don't do it, who the hell else will, man? If the men in the ISUPK under Commander Jerry Hanna don't do it, who will? Don't tell me a purple faggot could do it, because they cannot. They gonna teach you that you are part of the 2/3, man. They gonna teach you that you need to hate yourself, like the experiment that we just seen. Look it up for yourself, the dog experiment. Teach your children that he is evil, that the black dog is evil, and that the white dog is beautiful, and it is a good dog. Why? Because he has blue eyes and he has blonde hair. But you, which one looks like you? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, leave the Christian church, man. Leave the goddamn Christian church, man. If you love your children, you will leave the church. You know what I'm saying? You will leave that Christian church. You know what I'm saying? With that, I pass the class over to Priest and Officer Farak.
These are the Upk Security Announcements. We're at ISUPK, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. These are the rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves in the world, and if they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which that brother and sister will court each other, and after this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18 and verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. The word tithes means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you, give it to the Treasury Department or to the teacher. Priest funds, which are free will offerings for the priest. They're not mandatory, but they're whatsoever amount that you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Just almost exactly 2 weeks away, we got the Passover, the Lord's 53rd annual Passover, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Go to irishupk.com, and you can pay your Passover fee there. All right. Also, if any brother or sister is coming to the school, make sure that you GPS the school. Put it in your GPS maps. That's just going to help boost our stats on Google. If any brother wants to become a trooper in the school, make sure you start wearing all black. That includes black boots, black shirt, black pants, and black headband and scarf. With that, we're going to get a teacher a courtesy salute and which means to stand. Shabbat, Amadu, Rock, Yahweh Shimei Shai Brakatha.
Yahweh Shimei Shai Brakatha.
Daddy Matal, star towards the sisters, Sisters Amadu, should stand. We give the sisters a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Amadu, Rock, Yahweh Shemar Allah Thumba Shimei Shai. Daddy Matal, class dismissed.